Alright, what is up, guys? This is another top 7 list. This time we are doing the worst, the lamest, the shittiest magic powers in all of Fairy Tail. In my opinion, of course, I think these are the abilities that are fucking awful in combat and things like that. So yeah, let's get started with the list. First up, we have Shikigami magic that is used by Ivan from Raven Tail. Now why I think this magic is pretty fucking bad is he's using paper to attack you. So honestly, like the worst he can do is give you a couple paper cuts if he's lucky. Um, yeah, it's just pretty fucking bad in my opinion. He sends like thousands of these little paper dolls at you, but can they really hurt you? Like it might just feel like a feather touched you, in my opinion. Loxus showed us like it basically did nothing to him. He could trap people in these like little balls of paper, but I would assume it's super easy to break out of if you have magic since it's just made out of paper. So literally, I don't think you have anything to worry about with this guy. All right, so next up on the list is surprise fucking surprise. Now putting in his fucking needle magic, man. It's the thing about his magic is he can only bring out needles like protruding out of his body parts. So the big problem with it though is that he can't shoot them out. If he was able to shoot out his needles, that would actually be a pretty deadly ability. But since he can't, the best way to fight this guy is from a distance. If say Natsu was just able to shoot fireballs at him or Loxus shooting, thunderbolts at him, as long as you're fighting him at a distance, you're good. It's an easy fight because he is trying to get close to you. That's the only way he can hurt you is if he gets close to you. He can't shoot out the needles, so as long as you're fighting him at a distance, he's basically useless. All right, next up we have fucking vegetable magic from fucking Beth, dude. I think that's her name, Beth. Now the reason why this magic sucks, dude, is because it's fucking vegetables, dude, that she's throwing at you. That honestly will not hurt you. Like, what's the best she can do? Throw like cabbages at you? Cabbage, broccoli? Like, that's not gonna hurt you. Now, if she was able to throw fruit, like a watermelon on your head, now that might hurt you, but like broccoli, these carrots right here, I don't would just bounce off of Gray's chest. I don't know what he's worrying about. Um, Now you might be thinking, oh, maybe she can eat them and they would replenish her stamina or something like that. No, she can't even do that. The wiki says that if you eat them, it apparently tastes really bad. So she can't even eat her own fucking vegetables. All right, next we have dancing magic from Vegeta, I think his name is. Um, Now, I mean, this magic is pretty self-explanatory why it is fucking stupid. All this guy does is dance. Like, that's not even helpful in combat. Like, he is literally useless in combat. Uh, the only way that this would be useful is if I don't know, you're at a wedding or you're going to a fucking ball or you're going to your high school prom. Like that's the only way that this magic could be fucking helpful. Like besides that, this dude is is useless. Like he just can't be helpful in battle at all. That's probably why you never see this guy fight. That's probably why you guys always see him alongside Nab on the sidelines. Next up, we have Muscle Speak. Yeah, I bet you guys have never heard of this guy. I literally had to go into the deepest, darkest pits of the Fairy Tail wiki just to find him. And I'm sorry, but this is the only picture you guys are going to see because it is literally the only picture I could find of this guy. So his magic ability is basically he can make his arms bigger and he can make other people's arms bigger. Now, why I don't think that's really it really doesn't make much of a difference in the fairy tale universe, I think, because I mean, look at people like Elfman and Ichia. They have huge muscles and they still end up being some of the weakest characters in fairy tale. Um, and you look at like some of the strongest characters in the fairy tale universe, like Margear or Hades, Gildarts, like they don't have big muscles and they are all incredibly fucking strong. So I think it shows that just because you have big muscles in this series doesn't mean you're gonna be strong. So yeah, I think that's it's a pretty dumb ability by itself. It's not really gonna help you against Natsu, I think, or anyone stronger than him. Yeah, so I'm sorry to all the Muscle Speak fans. It's a pretty fucking dumb ability. Alright, next we have Spinning Magic. I think her name is Oba or something. Honestly, I don't really care. Now the name speaks for itself. She spins you. For me personally, I think I would have the time of my life. I like roller coasters, so this would actually be pretty fun to me. But honestly, what's the worst that she could do to you? Give you a tummy ache? Do you honestly want this person with you on the battlefield? Like, it's just not like how many people. If she can spin an entire army, maybe that would be helpful, but it's not. That's not been specified, so we don't know how many people she can spin at a moment. If it's only one person, then this is literally the worst fucking ability in all of Fairy Tail. This ability would be pretty useful against Dragon Slayers, but it really depends how long she can keep it up for and how many people can she spin at once. Because if she can only spin one person and is focused on that person, then it would be super easy for someone else just to come right behind her and like fuck her up really bad. So if she could only spin one person, then she is really screwed. Last but not least, we have Crying Magic. I think you guys knew this guy was coming up at some point. I don't even think I need to say how lame this ability is, but we didn't even get to see the full extent of its ability. Now, apparently, the more he cries, the stronger he gets, but like he would have to cry gallons and gallons of tears just to be able to fight, even like just to stand a little bit of a chance against somebody like Gildarth. He would have to cry so much, and it would just take way too much time for him to cry that much, and Gildarth would be able to fuck him up within seconds. So he wouldn't even get the chance to cry enough tears to make him as strong as Gildarth. So you know what I'm trying to say? So it's just an ability that would take way too much time, and it's honestly fucking stupid. Like Mashima, I think Mashima knows this is a fucking joke because everybody knows this is a joke. Alright guys, I hope I dropped some knowledge on you guys. Nah, honestly, I hope you guys had a laugh or learned something new. I think you guys definitely did not know who the fuck Muscle Speak was because I definitely did not know who that was. So I hope you guys had a laugh, learned something new, enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. I would really appreciate that. This is definitely something I want to do a lot more of these kind of funny top 7, top 10 lists. So look out for those. Really had fun with it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.